I think it's a leap from aspiration to accomplishment, if I may say. UE segment has been growing very sharply, continuously. But if you see segmental growth, if you see UE segment, there are three segments in UE. One is, let's say, compact SUV, which is growing very rapidly, almost 200% has grown in the first half. Conventional UVs have not grown much, and thirds are MPV, which are growing again. And I think, I'm quite confident that going forward, this segment will grow very sharply. My confidence comes from the fact that let's say last 7-8 years, more than 1 million sedans have been sold. Now, typical conversion cycle is 5-6 years. So those customers are in market to buy cars. Not all of them will buy a sedan again. Many will buy a UV. So I think UV segment is a big segment. What is our expectation? Our expectation is that anybody who buys a UV, we should be in his consideration set. And that's our endeavor. Hexa is our first attempt in one of the attempts in this thing, and we'll be continuously reinforcing our portfolio in this segment. See, when we gave brief to our designers, the brief was that we want a vehicle which is very good on rugged terrains and which seamlessly and effortlessly becomes a city vehicle, which is rugged and sophisticated. There was an apparent contradiction between this, and I think, and I'm quite convinced that there is a big demand for a car like that. This is what this vehicle gives you. There are two phases of demand. In first around 18 months to 2 years, is the top end that says the maximum. The maximum will qualify how much is the maximum. Sometimes it could be 50%, 60%, 70%. It's not that I came to know this now, I have been knowing it for a long time. Tiago also we knew. We forecasted, let's say around 50% will be top end. It turned out to be 80%, and there's the gap. But after some time, this pares down and it comes down to a reasonable level. It settles to around 50% or so. I think same thing will happen with Hexa. Actually, for last many months, we have been trying to prepare our network to take on this challenge in terms of software, that is people skill training, how do you deal with a customer like this, and also in terms of hardware, sprucing up your showroom to reflect this. Interesting thing is the customer desires are almost same. Customer wants excellent service. She wants that nothing should happen to vehicle. If it happens, somebody should be there. So we have worked on these pillars, and I think you would have noticed that in JD Power we have made rapid advancement in our scores. However, for Hexa we are doing something very different. We are preparing network in a very, very different manner. We have actually hired new type of manpower from service industry to take care of this. They are getting trained in very different type of soft skills to sell these vehicles. Dealers are also on board from very early part of our launch process. In fact, the place where we are here, we are previewing the car. Immediately after we have invited all the dealers to really take, some of them have already been exposed, but we called all the dealers to really get a big exposure on this car. Also, one of the factor is that we are not in the consideration set for this customer, honestly, because this is the first time we are launching. So we are doing a lot of, let's say, I call it experiential marketing. We are starting, we previewed the car now and we will be launching in middle of January. In the interim 3 months, we will be giving this experience of this cars to many people. We have launched influencer program, whereby we have identified around 230, 232 or 240 specific influencer communities. And in these 3 months, we will be giving them a lot of experience of the car so that they will spread the news. We are creating Hexa experience zones across country where customers can come and experience the car. I can go on, the list is so long. Idea behind this, rationale behind all this is that we are so super confident about product that if a customer comes and tries the product, end of the debate, he will buy. So that is our confidence.